despite its deplorable reputation, likely due to the popularity of fictional serial killer Hannibal Lecter and real-life serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer. The act of consuming human flesh, bones, or organs, commonly known as cannibalism, is not inherently illegal. The jail-worthy charges most associated with cannibalism come from murder, assault, or the defamation of the human body. However, if given permission or consent from the first party, eating the flesh of a person would not result in an arrest or citation. One of the most common, widespread, and exaggerated myths involving US currency is the insistence that defacing coins or bills is against the law. In actuality, the law in place refers not to merely defacing currency, but manipulating bills and coins of a respected value to appear as bills and coins of larger denominations. While it isn't illegal to draw George Washington throwing up gang signs, it is illegal to rework the $1 bill as a $10 bill. However, a regulation that disallows the melting of pennies and nickels for their metals remains in effect and is technically illegal. Another myth perpetuated by movies and television: it is perfectly legal to refuse questions at traffic checkpoints on a state level. The checkpoints set up are technically in breach of the Freedom of Movement law of the mid-1800s and were originally established to find illicit trading violations involving everything from drugs to alcohol to extramarital sex. The Freedom of Movement law, however, ensures the rights of US citizens that unless officers are given probable cause, travelers do not have to answer potentially incriminating questions. This law, however, does not extend beyond national borders. While most states dodge the practice of corporal punishment, the act of spanking or striking individuals or students to punish them, 19 of them still have the humiliating and painful disciplinary act as a protected right of the institutions. Even in these 19 states, however, corporal punishment is looked down upon, as it is generally viewed as out of fashion and often warrants unwanted attention from the press and social media. Also, it's worth noting that only members of the administration are privy to dish out this punishment, and it is not a right of students. Card counting. The act of estimating card probability in the game of blackjack by counting cards is a ban-worthy offense in some casinos, but also not technically illegal. While generally considered as intellectual cheating, casinos in Atlantic City only frown upon the act, while casinos in Las Vegas take the extra step of banning card-counting players. In an effort to counteract card counters, many casinos adopt measures such as player harassment and high-speed dealing to lure their patrons away from the temptation. A myth helped dispelled by an opening scene of the popular show Breaking Bad. A long-time pop culture-driven rumor that police officers have to identify themselves during undercover operations or stings is completely untrue. Police officers are not bound by law to identify themselves when asked, especially in the pursuit of alleged criminal activity. What the law states is that a police officer must identify themselves while in the process of the actual arrest of a suspect, or if they are taking any immediate legal action against a third party. While a jurisdictional loophole might allow police officers to have probable cause to search your person, it is technically not illegal to be high in public in certain states, such as Oregon. In some states, however, the law might attempt to charge you with possession, even if you do not have an illegal substance externally, by asserting your body has possession of the drug, though this rarely happens. Most arrests of people being high in public are extensions of disturbing the peace, assault, and defacing private or government property.